Hey guys, welcome back to our podcast.
Welcome back.
I'm so excited to be here with you guys because if you guys didn't know, I don't know if you guys seen Julie's Instagram last night, but Julie wrote on her Instagram. What'd you write?
Just to ask me questions or send stories. And you guys came through and you guys asked questions and sent stories. And at this point, I feel like we're the I don't think we are the relationship experts, but I think people think that we are the relationship experts. I did get a lot of questions and some of them were not about relationships, but the other ones we'll answer in a different podcast. And there was so many that I think you guys really like the advice that we're giving you. I hope you guys are liking the advice that we're giving you. If you're
asking for more if they didn't.
Yeah. So at this point, we're the relationship experts, I guess. And I also realized that a lot of the times when I answer the questions, I answer them based on my life, like because I'm married, right? And the questions that I got last night, I'm like, I cannot answer these questions thinking in the point of view that I'm married because obviously
it'd be different.
And the people that are sending it in, they're not married. So they're like, we don't want to hear your marriage advice. So I'm going to answer these questions based on whatever position you're in. And if I was in that position, what I would do.
Yes.
So just to clear the air, I'm not married today. I mean, unless the question says that I'm married, then I am.
Sounds good. Are you ready? Are you ready to jump in here?
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, guys. So the first question somebody asked was, my man wants an open relationship. I can mess around with other men as long as he can mess around with other women. I am open to the idea, but what if it goes too far? Ooh.
So she's open to it.
I feel like if you're open to it, you got to be open to all possibilities.
Yeah.
Because at some point, I mean, what's too far? And if you want an open, if I was in that position, we would have to sit down and we would have to discuss.
Talk about it.
How far is too far? What's off limits? What's not off limits? But I mean, honestly, maybe me, if I'm gonna have an open relationship, like it's gonna be open.
Yeah, like, definitely open. And the fact that she's open to it, I think if that's how you feel, just do it. Like just do it for the plot. Like, just try it, see how it goes. But I think by her saying if it goes too far, like what does that mean? Like is she going, like if the girl will get pregnant or if they fall in love or something along those lines? Or like,
did you see the like Taylor, Frankie and all that going on TikTok? If you guys didn't see it.
No.
You didn't see any of that? No.
I think I'm on Mexican TikTok. I'm on Mexican Talk. I don't get any of this. So, I do get Ash Trevino though. So
there was a group of girls. The Hulu. What's the Hulu show with the TikTok moms?
Oh, the
Taylor Frankie.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the little one, the small, the Mormon moms or wife.
Yes, that's what it's called.
Yes, that one.
So that's what happened with them. That's why they split up.
Oh yeah, they did because they were like
went too far or whatever.
I think if you're open to it, just try it. I would just say just try it.
Yeah, but the question is, what if it goes too far?
Well, then that's why you have to sit down. Like you said, you have to sit down and put some ground rules and say, but also like she's just worried about it going far. Like the guy, what if she's the one that goes too far? It could go both ways.
Because that's what happened with the Mormon mom.
Yeah.
They were only supposed to like kiss, and then they ended up having like full blown on sex, I guess, and they ended up getting a divorce because of that. Which that's so stupid to me. I mean, not
what's an open relationship if you're just gonna kiss?
Yeah.
Right? Like and like dry hump or something, or what did they used to do? I think it did say something like that because when they were asking her like if they would have intercourse, and she was like, yes, but with clothes on, and I'm like, dry hump? Like I don't know what
I don't know.
What do you call that?
I would just sit down and have a talk, and I guess everybody to each their own. Everybody has their own limits.
Yeah, just put your boundaries. He puts his boundaries, and I guess if any of you guys fuck up, then I don't know. It wasn't meant to be.
I was just gonna say that.
Okay, so next one. My boyfriend has been making. Hold on. Well, it says BF, so I don't know if boyfriend or best friend. But hold on. I'm going to say boyfriend. My boyfriend has been making comments on my weight lately. I got tired of it and asked what the problem was, and he tried to say he's only saying it because of my health. I've been the same weight since before I met him and have no health issues, so what is he even talking about?
Well,
that's bogus.
That is bogus. But he could be more bogus, and I think making comments. I guess what are the comments? Are they like bad comments, like
Like, oh, that chair's gonna break,
Yeah.
or like,
yeah, or is it like like she said that he's saying he's concerned about her health?
but she's saying I have no health problems and I've been the same weight since he met me.
So what if like he got into like this health journey and he started eating
That's true.
different and-
That's true, and just wants the best for her. Yeah. So it depends on how he came about it. What he said.
Yeah.
I think because if he was like in a healthy way, not healthy, but like, oh, we
In a
should do
nice
this
way,
together in a
yeah.
nice way, as opposed to like if he was mean about it, then that's rude.
Fuck him. Kick him to the curb.
Yeah.
Find somebody else.
Yeah, especially if he didn't have no problem with your weight before and now he all of a sudden has a problem. If it's like that, but if he's saying it in a good way, then maybe just be like, bitch, the fuck is wrong with you?
So, and men have their preference too. Like some guys like smaller girls, some guys like bigger girls. So I don't know if it's something like he thought he was into like that, and now he's like not into that anymore.
But you also don't even know, like, we don't know what her weight is. Like, maybe she's not a big girl. Maybe she's just
true.
like, okay, and then now all of a sudden he's just, because it seems like she's like, I've been the same way, like, what is he talking about? That's what she said. What's he even talking about? I don't know, but do some digging.
Yeah, because if it's mean comments, be done.
Don't.
If it's
for your own health, then
yeah.
I guess I see
not
it.
even I guess, but like talk to him and
Also check what pictures he's liking, like on Instagram and stuff, and see if it's like some supermodels, and then be like, yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out.
Next question. After months of being in a relationship, my man, drunk, admitted he only dated me because his ex wouldn't get back with him. That is so bogus.
Hey, they say drunk people say the truth.
That's a rebound.
And I believe, I 100% believe that drunk people do say the truth.
Oh, yeah. Not only the truth, but I say things that
you wouldn't say if you were sober.
Yeah,
like you're more.
I get gutsy.
Yeah, you get more of like, you grow some balls or something. Yeah. You're just like, well, this is my time to say it.
Yes. So
that's bogus.
And find somebody else. Girl, leave his ass. Ew.
What do you mean? And then him saying it like,
yeah.
Oh, if it wasn't,
there's somebody out there that is probably dying to be with you.
Oh, hell no.
And I bet you he's not even cute.
He's probably not.
I bet you he's... Never mind. Okay,
yeah, no, that's crazy. Especially admitting it. I just got cheated on. Any good revenge tips? And I don't want to be the bigger person here. Hey, just get even.
Yeah. No, don't get even. You gotta up one on him. Like,
yeah, that's true.
You gotta up one.
If he cheated on you with one, cheat on him with two or four.
And you know
Same
what?
thing.
Make it like his friend or something.
Yeah, make it like someone. Yep. And when you actually want to break up with him, then tell him. Be like, that's why I cheated on you with this person.
Period.
There you go. So it's okay if you want revenge. Sometimes that's what we need. Yeah. Or you can just keep it in your head, and every single time he makes you mad or something, you're like, bitch, that's why I cheated. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with me and the word bitch today. I should stop. I think it's the drinks. Okay? I don't say bitch on a daily basis. It's just today.
Okay, next question. I looked through my boyfriend's phone and he was logged off Snap. When I tried to log in, I saw he has 2 Snaps. His regular one and one I've never seen using his name also. What do I do? Girl, you go through his messages, you go through his iCloud, you go through his deleted, his photos, you go through everything because, girl, he's cheating.
Yeah, he's 2 cheating. Snaps, especially Snap. If one Snap's already... like a lot too, and keeping it away from you.
No, at this point he's got a whole nother life.
Yeah,
he's probably married.
Find out the password or whatever. I don't know. No, Snapchat doesn't do face recognition, so
no, it doesn't.
I'm trying to think how she can figure out the password. Have him log in front of you. Do that.
No,
and check
he's gonna be like, I don't know, it's old. I forgot the password.
Yeah,
That's why I got 2.
He is.
He's gonna be like.
But if it's logged off, that's what makes it like why would you log off your regular Snapchat if you're not going to log into another one?
He's a guy. He's gonna be like, I don't know how I logged off. Like,
Some stupid ass shit, huh? Some stupid ass shit. And then like the girls start believing it. Oh yeah, it's probably true. It kicked him off the Wi-Fi or some dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
Start believing his fucking lies.
Girl,
just leave him. Leave him. Why can't we give good advice? Like stay with him. No, because you guys deserve better.
Advice. Yeah.
Yeah. No. The reason why we always say leave him is because you guys deserve better. If they're doing these types of things, then
hell no.
No, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck him.
Yeah.
And summer's coming, so hot girl summer.
Period.
Okay, my man took a trip with his guy. I can't see. Sorry, guys. I'm old. My man took a trip with his guy friends and barely talked to me. 3 days he was there. Should I be mad or am I overreacting?
I feel like you're overreacting, but the toxic in me, I would be mad too. So, like a healthy couple would be okay with that.
Yeah, because it depends on what relationship you guys have. If he's known to be a cheater or if he's known to do those types of things, you're not overreacting and he should have talked to you. But he's also on a guy's trip and it depends on where they're at. Like if they're doing activities, you can't just be on your phone 24/7. If I'm going to go on a trip, I'm not going to sit there and be on the phone with you and be texting you 24/7. Like, let me enjoy my trip.
Or, like, depending what position he's in, because he also doesn't probably want to be on the phone with you, texting you and all that. If, like, they're all in the car together, like, you know what I mean? And
also if, like, his friends, whoever he went with, like, if they don't have wives or girlfriends or, I don't know, does it say here? It just says my man. So I don't know if they're boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever. But if the other ones don't have girlfriends or they're not constantly, they're going to be like, you know how guys make fun of guys like, oh, you're a girl, like, you have to be calling her and stuff like that. So I feel like you're overreacting a little bit. He was on a guy's trip. Unless he definitely didn't talk to you at all, then that would be.
Yeah, that's us.
And at this point, you're really never going to know because his friends are never going to tell you what they did or didn't do. So either you suck it up or I don't know. I think he's fine. I think he was fine. If you trusted him enough to go on a guy's trip, then...
No, my man better text me. I don't care if I trust you or not.
I mean, but
I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to talk to you. I'm the type, I'll get mad just because I miss you.
You're going to be like, like, I missed you. But, like, the last time that I went to Texas and Mexico with just my mom and my sister, Andrew would call me, but even when he would call, I'm like... I was always doing something. So it was like quick and then the girls were with him too. So that was even worse of me, but still like I was doing things and I think he knew like, oh, she's out and about. Like, I'm not just going to sit there and be like, hey, so what are you doing? How's life? Like, I'm trying to enjoy my trip. Like, leave me alone.
Right.
Which I think I would do the same.
We go to the restaurant and I'm like, Julie, here, you can sit next to Andrew. She's like, I see him every day. I don't want to sit next to him.
They always do that to us. Anywhere we go or when we go out or whatever we do, they're like, oh, like, and next I'm like, that's the person, like, we see each other. Like, I'm trying to vibe with y'all. Like, he knows that we're good. Okay, so.
Next question. I think I'm pregnant, but not sure. If I am, could be between two guys. Should I tell them? Oh, what was
so she doesn't know she's pregnant. Is she pregnant or she thinks?
I'm pregnant, not sure.
Oh,
I am. Yeah, I would just
no. If you're not sure, don't tell them.
No, because you're gonna sell. You're gonna sell if you tell them.
Yeah.
So don't tell them, and then
first of all, figure out if you're pregnant. You need to know if you're pregnant or not. Once it's confirmed, do the math.
You're gonna do the math. If the math ain't math, you're gonna wait till I have that baby, and then you're gonna see who the. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, then you're gonna see who he looks like, and then have 2 baby showers with 2 different.
Yeah, 2 different. You're gonna live 2 different lives the whole 9 months. Okay.
I mean the math should math unless it's very close. If it's very close, then it depends on what type of relationship you have with them. If they were just like a fling, then I guess you could tell both. Like, hey, I'm pregnant. And there's a possibility that it could be yours.
Which one do you want to be with? Okay.
No, but what if that's not the baby daddy? You can't just pick one.
Kind of look alike. No, I'm just kidding.
You like, would it pass?
No, yeah, but I do think that's important too. Which one do you want to be with? Because let's say you got Timmy and you got Turner, but I'm trying to be with Turner. I'm gonna tell Turner like, hey, like I'm pregnant. It might be yours. It might not be. Like, I'm gonna be honest with Turner, and I'm gonna hope that he's gonna.
And Turner's gonna be like, "Am I? Bitch, you're a hoe." Who's the other guy?
But at least Timmy, I'm gonna tell Timmy straight up, like, I'm pregnant. Might not be yours. Fuck you. Like, Turner's got me type shit.
Oh, okay. So he might.
Yeah, you gotta figure out which one you want to be with for real. Pick the best dad. That's
Yeah.
what you do.
And then see if he wants to be with you.
Yeah.
But figure out if you're pregnant first. Let's start with that. And then you can come back. Comment again in a week. I've always been a drinker and think I can hold my liquor down good. Me. I can't hold my liquor down. I've been seeing a guy, and after my second drink, I feel super drunk, like to the point where my memory's patchy. Could he be drugging me?
You know what?
I feel like that happened to me. I think you guys don't believe me. Do you know what day I'm talking about, right?
The Caesar's birthday.
Yes. I
We had
swear.
the same amount of drinks. We drank the same exact things.
We did.
And somehow, like, she was like...
I was gone. And I ate. We ate there. Remember, you ordered everything off the menu?
Yeah.
So we ate there. It wasn't because, like, sometimes it could be like, oh, you didn't eat and you ate, so that's the difference.
Right.
We drank the same amount of drinks. And why was I like that?
I have no idea. So maybe it depends on, like, what's in your system. I don't know. Medication? Or you taking...
I don't take medicine.
Or if you're just like, I don't know. I don't know
what happened. But also, Andrew was like, I got all of your drinks. I watched them. Like, remember we snuck some drinks into the
bag.
Yeah, in the bag. So those obviously had nothing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've never felt the way that I felt that night. So
she was slurring. I've never seen her like that.
And I was saying things that they were taking video. It was just Vanessa and my sister. They took videos of me, and then my sister did, and then she showed them to me later, and I'm like, wait, I said that? And then I was asking you something, and you were agreeing with me. I'm like, why the fuck were you agreeing with me? She's like, because you were drunk. I'm like, oh, you're a real friend, because you were just saying like, yeah. And in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, she's agreeing with me. But okay,
I don't know. I feel like it's tough. I feel like everybody's different. Like, have you always been like that? Like, do you always just get drunk off 2 drinks? Because some people do.
No, she was saying that she's always been able to hold her liquor down, but when she's been hanging out with this certain guy, after like 2 drinks.
Have you started drinking something different with this guy?
And another big thing is, where are you drinking? Are you guys going to a bar, or is it like at home? Because if it's like at home and he's making your drinks, who's making the drinks?
Yeah.
Like a bartender, are you guys always going to the same bar? Are you going to different bars?
Like, what's really going on
here? There has to be more to that. So give us the details.
Do's and don'ts on a first date for someone I really, really like. By the way, I'm a 29-year-old man.
A man is in the house. So I feel like we always base our answers thinking that it's just girls, like it's just women watching us, but I guess there's guys. That's nice to know. Yeah. So next time that you do write a question, I don't know, I like that. Like, that's coming from, because if he wouldn't have put he's a man, we would have just based it from the point of view of a woman.
Yes.
So I think he probably felt the need to do that. Yeah. Also, comment down below and tell us if you are in a relationship, if you're single, if you're married. We want to know what kind of audience we have, especially because we're the...
And I want to know your guys' ages, too.
Yeah. Like, what demographics we have.
We need to know how we relate to this.
Yeah.
So, as far as this guy goes, I'm going to tell you from a woman's perspective, because, obviously, I'm going to tell you what I like on a first date, what I expect. I expect you to pay for the first date. Mm-hmm. I expect you to open my door. Well, I mean, I get it. Like, sometimes, we might meet in somewhere, fine. But, like, if we, like, when I leave, like, open my car door. That is, like, so, I love that. Like, just do it. And then, don't be on your phone. I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate.
Especially when they're, like, the first date, you're getting to know each other on, like, a different level.
Yeah.
Unless you really need to just get on your phone to turn it off or turn the volume down, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, do's and don'ts. Do pay. Make sure you pay. do all that, open the door, bring her flowers. That's nice,
Yes,
especially if it's someone you
yes,
like. Bring her
yes.
flowers. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but just like, you don't have to give her anything more than flowers. Also, don't bring her a whole gift because that might freak her out a little bit, right?
That actually is really nice. Do you remember when I went on the one date?
The flower man.
Yeah, the flower man. So he brought me flowers on our first date,
And that's
they were
like
actually,
unexpected.
really nice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was not expecting that, so that's a good one. We named him the flower man.
Yeah,
because of that.
because of the flowers.
Yeah.
And that made like an impression because he brought flowers. And I feel like not a lot of men bring flowers nowadays.
Yeah.
Do they? I don't know. So do that. I think go somewhere. Okay, first of all, plan the date. You as a man, plan the date. Don't let her just say like, "Oh, I'm gonna pick you up or we're meeting at this time at this place." Like, don't just let her wonder. Like, have not know where you guys are really
keep
going,
it a surprise.
unless she asks because she might not know how to dress. So you can say we're going to dinner or if you take her like, I don't know, Top Golf or something like that, then tell her that way she's not in heels. And then give her like a hint because we want to know how to dress. So do that. Make it somewhere where it's not, don't take her to the movies because there's no talking there. Take her somewhere where you guys can have a conversation. But if anything, if either of you guys need to get out of the date, it's an easy exit. Then that way is not, because you may think you like her and then you get there and she's freaking crazy and then you're like, I want
to find a way out. What is that one movie? I'm thinking of a movie. I cannot think of it in my. It's like literally. I'm gonna think of it and then I'm gonna like put it in the description or something. But they went on a date and she ended up being like so crazy and he tried to escape, but every time he tried to escape, she would like pop up there. Like it was freaking hilarious. But so
make sure there's an exit. Somewhere where it's not too intimidating. Don't take her to a bar the first day. Maybe you guys can end up at a bar. Also, do not get drunk. Like, have a couple of drinks as the man. We're giving the man advice. As the man, maybe have a drink or two. Obviously, you have to drive, so don't have many drinks. But don't overdo it.
Mm-mm.
And also, don't push her into getting drunk. If she wants to drink, it's fine. But don't be pushy about anything.
No.
Just let it flow. Just let it be. I am 7 months pregnant. My baby daddy's family has never liked me. Am I wrong for wanting to stay away from them after my baby's born?
No.
No.
Do what you do.
Yeah.
Because you don't want your baby around that. If they don't like you, like, I wouldn't want my kids around somebody that don't like me.
Especially when they're little.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need that because when the kids are little, you will have to be there. It's not like you're going to send your 2-week-old baby to see the family.
Right.
So you obviously have to be a part of it. So, no. Don't feel guilty. I would just say no. That's fine. You're good.
I've been seeing a guy for 2 months, and he's starting to get serious. He told me he has an ex, but I found out it's not his ex-girlfriend, but an ex-wife. I asked him, and he said he denied ever being married. That's a big red flag. That's a huge red flag. How'd you find out it was his ex-wife? I mean, I'm talking to them like...
How did you find out? Tell me. Tell us.
Yeah, I guess it depends how you found out, for one, because was it from a reliable source? Some people be hating that you
and they just say that.
Yeah. So that it really just depends on that, and then also, I don't know if he's lying.
If he's lying, red flag, leave him. Where did they come from? Is it a reliable source? Do they have proof? And if you are wondering and really want to know, you do some digging of your own.
Sometimes they be married, and you can get the freaking marriage certificate, and they still lie about it.
I feel like you can. Guys are fucking assholes. Like, seriously.
They're not shit.
Do some digging, though.
Literally not shit.
Do some digging. Make sure that. Where do you live? Because I know they have a public. What is it, like a public website? Like a county website? Most counties have a website where you can just put the person's name and it'll say if they're married or they've been through, like, if they've had a marriage through court or if they're going through a divorce. So usually, it's public record. That's what I meant to say. Like, it's a public records website. A marriage and a divorce they are public records. So you can find out through there. Just put their name, find out, see if they got married. If he did get married and he's lying, red flag number one. And also see if he's married, if they're going through a divorce, because it might just be that they were
Is
married.
that public record?
The divorce, yeah.
Oh, going through a divorce is public record?
Yeah, it'll say on there, like when they filed for divorce,
Yeah.
if one of them filed.
Okay.
So also for the girls that, because guys can be married, right? And this one obviously is not admitting it, but they could be like, oh, I'm married, but I'm going through a divorce. And check that. And if it checks out and it does say, oh, they are going through a divorce, I mean, he's married, but they're going through a divorce. So that's fine.
Right.
But if they're completely denying it, then
let them go.
Yeah.
Especially like before you guys get serious.
Yeah.
No.
So all that you can find out on your own. And girls are smart. We know all this.
And if you can't find it out, I'm sure you have a friend that can. So.
Or just send us the information. We'll figure it out. We're FBIs.
We are.
Been dating a guy for 5 months. Nothing serious until now. When we talk, the letters are all starting to like blur. Sorry. Okay. Take 2. Been dating a guy for 5 months. Nothing serious until now. When we talked about being serious, he told me he has 2 kids, but they live in California with their mom. I don't mind that he has kids, but why did he wait so long to tell me?
How long? 2 months?
They've been dating for 5 months.
5 months.
But they weren't serious at first, and now they are. So when they talked about being serious, he told her he has 2 kids, but they live in California with the mom. I'm guessing the baby mama, not like his mom.
Oh, okay.
I think, but why did he wait so long? The fact that it wasn't serious, maybe that's why. Because
I feel like what's the point if he doesn't know if he's going to be with you forever, you know?
Yeah, bringing up kids. And I do feel like sometimes people unfortunately get judged for having kids or how many kids, or especially if she doesn't have kids and then he has kids.
But I also feel like he should have, just in case they got serious. Like, what if, like, I don't want to get to know you, get attached to you, like, really start to like you, and then, like, all of a sudden, bam, you got 2 kids. What if I didn't want 2 kids? What if I was looking for somebody with no kids? Like, you wasted my time.
But it seemed like it was like some type of, because it wasn't serious. So what if they were just fleeing, or like, oh, somebody I just call at night and they come over? I'm not just going to be like, oh, I have 2 kids. Like, if it never came up.
Yeah.
But it seemed like he did the right thing by, when we talked about being serious, he told me he had 2 kids.
Yeah.
I feel like he did the right thing.
Give him credit for that.
And maybe he has been like, maybe something has happened before to where he tells girls right away, oh, I have kids, and then they
cut him off.
You know. And I mean, it seemed like he said, I have 2 kids, they live in California with their mom. Like, he gave her the whole info. So I think he just waited because maybe something has happened before.
He was scared, girl.
Yeah. And now, I mean, that's good that he's telling you. Because knowing guys, he could have kept it a secret.
Like, man.
Yeah, he could have kept it a secret until all of a sudden on a Christmas morning they show up and they're like,
yes.
He'll be like, my kids are here to meet our kids.
Next question. After a long divorce, I'm finally single and ready to meet guys. I want to do the dating app thing, but I'm scared.
That's how I feel.
Just do it.
That's how I feel like I would feel, but I feel like that's the only way to do it nowadays.
Dating apps, yeah.
That's how else do you date guys nowadays? Besides dating apps.
I don't know, the grocery store or something. Who was it that was telling me to go up to a guy at the grocery store? Who? I want to say it was Andrew.
I think he said Menards or Lowe's or something.
Something like that, to go. No, it wasn't. He was like, go
grocery store.
And I was like, how? He was like, just go up to him and be like, oh,
what you cooking? What you cooking?
Like, what are you talking about? Like, no.
I like those meatballs. That was on his cart.
I'm pretty sure that's who told me. I think it was Andrew. And
first, check if he has a ring.
Yeah.
While he's pushing the cart.
Yes. Or also, I don't know. I get on dating sites.
I think I would be open to it because dating sites have like it's almost like a social media, right? So they'll put their profile, like their name, what they're looking for, like a little bio. So then you can
Yeah.
kind of see. So it's not just based on like looks. You can see. Do they put their age?
Yeah, but they be lying.
Mm.
They lie a
Do
lot.
guys put pictures with filters?
Some do, and those are the ones that you swipe over. Like you don't want those.
Do they put pictures with like with no shirt on?
Sometimes.
Like I feel like I would not.
You know what they need to put? They need to put
Their background check,
that, and they need to
their
put
core records of they're married or not.
that too. Yes, but they need to put like.
Oh, they should hire me for that at the like website, like the dating apps.
Yeah,
to do like
verify
background
it,
checks,
yeah.
verify it, like make sure that
A
they
lot
are who
of
they
them-
say they are.
Well, a lot of them have that where you have to like send in your ID before you can like, and it tells them if like you verified with your ID or not.
That's good. Because I was actually today earlier, I was reading a thing, it was like on Facebook, and it was this girl that she went on, what's the dating app? Bumble?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said Bumble, something like that. And she went on a date with the guy, and it was like the first date, and they found her dead, and then he
Oh my
was just asleep like next to her. But he didn't kill her, but it was like she overdosed on fentanyl. But he says like I didn't give her anything. Like I think that was the whole story. How he's saying he's innocent. He didn't give anything to her, which that could also mean. I mean, she could have did it before. But the fact that he said that he knew she was dead, and then he's just there sleeping. That's weird.
He knew she was dead?
Yeah. I think that was like what makes it like he's trying to act like claim that he's innocent, but there's a lot of red flags. So it was also like on a dating app, and it was like their first date or something. Or
Yeah,
did you
gotta
ever?
be really careful.
There was another one also. I think this was like a documentary where it was also a first date. I don't want to scare you guys off of apps to me, but I'm scared, and then I'm definitely scaring her. No, but just be careful. I'm just saying it just to be
When
careful.
I go on dating apps, like I send all my friends
Her location,
a picture of who I'm supposedly going with, and I try to meet them like
public places.
yes, but I met what's his name at Oscar's Bar and Grill where Lupe worked.
Okay, so then
that
you
way,
know
like, I
someone
knew
also
somebody
that
there.
that works there, and also
Yeah.
back to the drink thing. You know who's making your drinks, because sometimes some of these men can have connections like with the bartenders, and
Well, she wasn't even there, but it was more so like if anything happened to me, like she knew I was going there, so like they could run back the cameras. And
I think the first time you went there, you're like, I'm sending you my location because I'm going out on a date. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay.
yeah,
So yeah, definitely make sure other people know your location. Be careful. Make sure you don't overdrink, and if anything gives you like it weirds you out, then just leave.
don't be like me. I blacked out on our first date.
Don't do
I
that.
know, it was
That's the worst thing you
horrible.
can do.
Thankfully, like it worked out for a couple months, but man,
Yeah, don't be Vanessa. Don't do that. Do not do that.
And you know why I didn't? I didn't even. So I'm a shy person, right? So I
Mhm.
needed the alcohol to like loosen up
Yeah.
a bit. But then like I got too loose, and I was drinking.
She was on top of the bar. Oh, remember? Talking about top of the bar. Remember when we went to Tennessee
Yeah.
to the Coyote Ugly, and we were on top of the bar?
Yes.
Like it just gave me flashbacks.
But yeah, don't be a Vanessa because that could have went
Yeah.
so bad.
Good thing you were like with a decent guy that
Yeah.
didn't do anything
Yeah.
crazy. Oh, but I was telling you about the documentary thing, and it was another thing. It was also a dating app, and the guy drugged her or the bar, wherever they were at, and I guess it didn't, like, she was in the room, and then she heard noises. She was knocked out. She woke up to the noises, and she's like, what the hell's going on? And she was like in the room,
Oh,
so
I know what you're talking about.
the one where she like looked downstairs, and he had put everything in
Yeah.
like plastic, so he was getting ready to like
Kill her.
kill her,
Yeah.
and she got away.
Yeah.
So just be careful. Whatever you do, don't be a Vanessa. Don't black out. And
So why didn't you tell me this before I started dating?
you knew this, apparently.
I forgot. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it just has to do with the drinking or over drinking. If you don't feel safe, call someone. Make sure your phone's charged. Make sure your phone's by you. Just be careful.
Yeah.
Because remember how Jeff Dahmer? That's how
Jeffrey Dahmer, yeah.
That's how he used to get me, Jeff, giving him a nickname. That's how he used to get
people.
Yeah, just by going on dates and.
Oh my God, I didn't think of that either.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Be careful. It doesn't mean you have to be scared, but just be careful.
Yeah, I'm picking one man and I'm staying with that one man the rest of my life.
She's
I'm
like,
not
never
doing
mind. I'm not dating. I'm not dating apps.
I'm not
Forget
doing
this. All right. So now that we scared you, let's move on to the next. I think my boyfriend's going to propose. He has been acting different and asked a lot of questions that make me believe he is. I'm not sure if I'm ready for marriage right now. Should I have a conversation with him now before he does propose?
Ooh, yeah. I think so. Because
Yeah. Don't make him look dumb.
No.
Or
that's the
yourself.
last thing you want to do. And then you're gonna make yourself not only look dumb, but you're gonna make yourself look like mean. Like
Yeah.
people are gonna judge you, like hardcore. Like she told him no. Like he got on one knee and she told him no. Like, or even if you say yeah, and then later you like talk about it, like everybody's gonna be so excited for you guys, and then like it's almost like you're gonna let everybody down.
Yeah.
You know?
So have a conversation because he's gonna look dumb. You're gonna look mean because also don't just say yes if he proposes just because you're in the moment because you feel pressured to say yes. If you truly don't want it, then make sure you have a conversation. The only thing is make sure you tell him because it says like I'm not ready for marriage right now. I don't think she's opposed to marriage completely. Also let him know that like it's not that I don't ever want to get married. It's just I don't want to get married now for whatever your reasons are. And let him know because imagine, first of all, spending money. You don't know how he's going to propose. He might have his family, your family. And then for you either to say no or say yes and feel pressured and feel stuck in that like.
It's just going to get worse because you're not going to want to like break it off. Like,
yeah. So I think have a conversation. And if you don't know if he's going to propose and you're just. Because what if he's not going to propose and she just thinks he is? Maybe not say it like, oh, I know you're going to propose, but just have a very general conversation.
About not being ready to be married.
Yeah. Like something like, oh, I really want to wait until I'm 30 to be married because these are the reasons. And right now, like, just kind of hint it to him. And if he doesn't get it, then he's a dumbass.
Serious conversation.
Yeah.
Because, yeah. But don't let him propose.
Mm-hmm.
I would be so mad if my son proposed to somebody he thought he was
Yeah.
wanted to get married with and she wasn't ready to marry him. Not that she wasn't ready, which is fine. I'd rather you say no ahead of time.
Yeah.
But for him to like go through all of that and be so excited.
Be excited about it and everything. Yeah. And make sure you guys are on the same page and that he knows that. Because also like she might not want to say no and she just says yes by like it's also not fair to you to be in that position and just have to say yes because of who's there obligated. Or be obligated to say yes. So definitely, especially if you are like thinking he's gonna do it, stop it, girl. Stop it right now. Yeah. While you can.
Don't let it go on because it's just gonna get worse.
It is.
Then you're gonna be stuck. Nobody likes to be stuck. So I don't have any more questions. Those are some good questions.
I ran out of questions too. I thought you were gonna have the last one. No, I guess that was the last one. Okay, all right. So yeah. So
those were some good questions.
They were really good questions. And a lot I wanna say how many did we do? Like I don't know, like 20? I think like 18 we got them last night. so you guys really came through with the questions. So I don't know what I really want you guys to tell us what you guys want us to talk about. I feel like we've talked a lot about relationships, marriages, what would I do? But a lot of it has to do with relationships. Is there something else you guys want us to
cover?
Like touch on, cover? Let us know. We're here.
I'm excited for this next podcast. You guys stay tuned. Don't forget to throw story times in there. We love a good story time, you guys. Well, at least I do.
Yeah, I do. I definitely do. I'm so entertained. I want to know everybody's life because the good person inside of me always wants to resolve everyone's issues. So I'm like, tell me, like, I think I was meant to be, what are those people called? Like a
therapist?
Yes, a therapist. So then I can like resolve your life. So yeah, so Vanessa here is leaving me for a week.
Yes, I will be in Cancun, you guys.
Well, I'm here alone. So, but we did want to bring you guys this podcast before she left. That way you guys have something to watch. When she comes back, she's going to have her nice little tan and yes, her time off and everything. And then by then, just let us know, what we're doing. I don't know. Let's mix it up. Let's throw something wild. The next one is going to be crazy
I'm
because
excited for
Yes.
it. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm excited.
exactly, because there's going to be something crazy.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys.
So with that being said, we will see you guys on our next podcast.
Bye.